Greetings, everybody. Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. Hey, I hop on here and thought I'd talk about music and kind of my taste in music and kind of my musical journey, in essence. And so, surprisingly, man, I come from a school of hard knocks. I was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Talking Melly Mel and the Sugar Hill Gang. I was there from the beginning, man. When the New York cats came onto the scene, I was also there from the beginning when Houston took off, the Houston rap scene. So I was really raised on a Houston rap scene, I'll be honest with you. Between that and I think LA with Too Short, Cube when he came along. But early on it was Too Short back in the LA scene. And then my man Ice-T, I gotta give it up to Ice-T. That's what I came up on, you know what I'm saying? Just hardcore gangster rap. Or they called it gangster rap back then, but hell, to me it was just life repeating itself. That's all it was to me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but like I said, my transition to the Houston rap game was really when that's when I really started embracing really the culture, man. With what Scarface and those cats were doing with Ghetto Boys, man. They was really repping Texas, man, and they still rep Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? Willie D does his thing on his podcast. My man Scarface had his health issues, past couple years, whatever. But man, prayers up to both of them cats, man. And years ago we lost our man. You know what I'm saying? The other cat. You know what I'm saying? With the eye, I forgot his name, man. You know what I'm saying? But we lost him a couple years ago. But Bushwick Bill, how the hell can I forget that name? How the hell can I forget Bushwick Bill? Come on now. Give it up to Bushwick Bill. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was raised up on the Houston rap scene, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't for some reason, I didn't really get the whole screwed up thing too strong, man. I don't know what it was about my ear. I think because at the time, I wasn't just in Texas. I had been all around the world, man. As a young guy, military. And so my ear was like open to a whole bunch of different things. So that screw sound just didn't resonate with me, man. And I think the reason is because screw music really was for cats back then that was, drinking lean. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? It fit the vibe, you know what I'm saying? But that slowed down pace for me, it didn't fit my job because as a young military dude, I'm running fast as hell, you know what I'm saying? And to listen to some screwed up music like that, it's like, don't get me wrong, I loved it. My homeboy played in his car all the time, loved it. I couldn't vibe with it in my ear, man, real talk. But yeah, I grew up on the scene where you had the transition, you had all the, like, I don't know what you call it, man, the fun hip hop or whatever, the Will Smith and all that, summertime, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on all that, man, And my ear has always been open to a lot of music. I even ventured out into listening to pop music. You talking about the Cyndi Laupers and all that stuff, man. Hell, there was some songs I got down with, you know what I'm saying? It was just shit on the radio that you would listen to. Whether when you're working, oftentimes that's what keeps you going, certain songs, man, and certain little beats and rhymes to the songs, you know what I'm saying? At some point, my musical ear opened even more because I began to be exposed to jazz music. And I will tell you, I freaking hated jazz music when I grew up. I hated jazz music. My pops, man, was a jazz guy. He used to listen to Grover Washington Jr. and some other cats, man, you know what I'm saying? And he also used to read those books, the Black Rice books, you know what I'm saying? Soul on Ice, Elvis Cleaver, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? He would read all those books, man, which I didn't read the books because at the time my level of reading comprehension wasn't that level at the time. The best I could do is ask him, can I get parts of I always used to want parts of the newspaper, like the classified ads and the comments for some reason. I don't know why, man. I used to always look at the classified ads and look at what it took to get these big jobs. I'm talking about at 10 years old, you know what I'm saying? At 10 years old, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's, I don't know. Like I said, my journey is one that I'm proud of. That's the thing that resonates in my ear right now is that street rap, man. That hardcore Scarface, that I need that gutter, man. You know what I'm saying? Boosie. You know what I'm talking about? Hell, I went to Boosie concert here in Austin several years ago, man. Me and my boy, we got some VIP seats and man, we did it up, man. And let me tell you, Boosie had a couple of little dudes open up for him before, like two or three little acts. And I think what they do, they let these little local acts go on, right? So we was in our own little VIP section over in the corner of the stage where we was right there by the artist, you know what I'm saying? And I never forget, man, them dudes doing their thing, little rap music, whatever, which wasn't all that. It wasn't all that, you know what I'm talking about. The sound system, we didn't realize that the sound system wasn't all that either. We didn't realize it. Because when Boosie came on, he brought his own sound gear. And let me tell you, when they plugged it in, it changed the whole vibe in the whole spot, man. He rocked it. I mean, he rocked it, man. That's one thing I like about Boosie, though. He bring it every time, and he been doing it for years, man. You know what I'm saying? He kept it close to the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? People at the bottom, people that, you know what I'm saying, ain't got much. Hell, he make them feel like they got a lot. You know what I'm saying? My man Boosie. Shouts out. Shouts out. But yeah, I've, like I said, my musical journey went from jazz to Boosie to Scarface to all of them, man. And, you know, one thing I want to mention, I lost my train of thought on was jazz music because, like I said, I hated jazz music. And one day, my dad used to listen to Grover Washington Jr. I found a tape one day and I listened to it and I put it down. I'm like, what the hell is this? Because I had never heard music without words before. Crazy thing, just very immature and stupid. Never heard music without words before. And, you know, anybody knows Grover Washington, man. That was one of his biggest sellers, I think. I can't remember the tunes on there, but it was one of those real classics, man, like the best of, you know what I'm saying? And how dare I say that's crazy music, man. I was one that's damn crazy. But it took me a while. It took me some growth in the military. It took me some travel to really start picking up on jazz and realizing that jazz was therapeutic. It's very therapeutic because jazz is anything you want it to be. You know, jazz is not just one thing. Jazz is up, jazz is down, jazz is left, jazz is right. Jazz is all over, man. It is in you, it is outside of you. You know what I'm saying? It's in your ear, it's out of your ear. Jazz is everywhere. It is a beautiful music. There's nothing like live jazz music. Don't get me wrong. Nothing against the folks who use the instruments and all the new technology, man. But there's nothing with hearing that pure sound of instruments in your ear. So I love the sound of jazz music. So I guess I'm a guy that listens to a little bit of everything. Hell, I even listen to country music coming up. When I came up, I worked at a grocery store when I was from the age of 14 till about the age of 17, called Big Value in Fort Worth, Texas, man. Stocking groceries and pushing down buggies and bagging groceries, you know what I'm saying? But it was a little country store, man, and every day they play country music. And it got to the point where, man, I started recognizing some of the country music songs, man. I was like, man, this is crazy. And some of the songs weren't bad, man. You know, country folks, it's funny because some of the country songs I listen to, if you listen to the lyrics, you will hear some of the same lyrics in blues music. Blues. It's like music that's supposed to lift you when you're down, you know what I'm saying? Like when you got the blues, but it just got a different twang to it. Country music has a different, obviously, musical twang to it than blues does, but man, the words are damn near the same, man. You know what I'm saying? Blues, they talk about, I drink my whiskey, my girl left me, blah, blah, blah. Country music, I drink my whiskey, my girl left me, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. Pay attention to it. Real talk, man. Real talk. Just different melodies. Hey, with that, I'll let y'all go. Just thought I'd give y'all a taste of my little musical journey. A lot more to it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a guy that listens to everything. Everything. If it sounds good to me, I'm for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that says, oh, I don't listen to rock, I don't listen to rap, I don't listen to pop. Oh, no. I listen to what sounds good to my ear, and I encourage you to do the same. With that, I'll let y'all go. This is Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. Hey, there's power in music. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.